Okay, so hello to our audience of Métal Zone radio show on Oxygène Radio. We are at the DCR Music Festival in Saint, France, and we've got the huge pleasure to be with two members of a band coming from Spain. I'm going to play in a few hours. So, first of all, thank you for taking time to answer some questions for Métal Zone. How are you, and what are your first impressions of the place, of the theater you are going to play in a few hours? Can you first please introduce to our audience what you're doing in the band?
Yeah, I'm the singer, the lead singer. I'm Pau. And as well, this place is amazing. This is cool. It's beautiful buildings, beautiful stuff around there. We just arrived like 30 minutes ago, but yeah, you guys are amazing.
Cool.
Pleasure. Our pleasure to be here.
I'm Philip, guitarist from REDSHARK, and my impression from the festival is all very good, all the staff and the audience and the place, and we can't wait to play there in a few hours.
Okay, thank you very much. You're welcome. Traditional but essential question. Can you introduce us the band REDSHARK since your beginning in 2012? Yeah, 2012, sorry, until today. In brief history, brief one.
Yeah, but you initialized the band.
Yes, I started the band in 2012 as solo project of one member, and then next year I introduced the band with two new members, Javi Bono, another guitarist, and Mark Stryker, our first drummer. And with this lineup, we record our first EP called Reign of Destruction, but till the recording of Evil Realm in 2019 with Pau at vocals, was the first work with better sound and all the ideas clear, and our style.
Yeah, just more mature style. And as he said, in 2019 I entered the band. We record and produce then Evil Realm. And after this, we introduce our new drummer after Mark Stryker, who was Eric Killer, but for a few months occasionally. So then after, you will see today as our new drummer of the band of now. Yeah, he's Alan. He's amazing. You will see it, and we expect you to enjoy.
And currently we are presenting our new album, new because the album is from 2022, called Digital Race, released via Listenable Records label from France. And this one of the last shows with this album, because we have to record the next album this year.
Okay. So you were talking about, the latest album, Digital Race, so released in 2022. Can you tell us more about its composition process, the recording, the mastering? How do you work on this album?
Yeah, just Digital Race has a more mature sound, more oriented, like more obscure, kind of, and we wanted to go further in terms of musically, instrumentally. So we introduced new sounds in there. We performed in these 2 years from the when we published it in 2022, the digital race. Um, Not all of these tracks, but almost, and we got something then yet to we want to represent in the future with our next work. So maybe in few months or next to 1 year, we will release the new work.
The new one, new album.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
And this is.
Everybody is composing. How does you work when you start composing, about the lyrics, about the music, etc.?
Yes, I compose a lot of music and a few lyrics. By the lyrics are by Pau, and we composed this album in the pandemic. In the pandemic, without concerts, was difficult. Made another activity in the band, and the process for the recording was in the summer of 2021, and in 2021 was mixed and mastered too, and we record the album with our friend and producer Jack Dark in their home. Yeah, but it's a great studio in their home, very good, and was mixed and mastered by Gonzalo Vivero in Madrid in the Red Audio Studio.
Okay, yeah, Red Audio Studio. I know. So you were talking about the next album. When can we expect its release? Can you tell us more about?
Yeah, we are producing it.
Yeah.
So we will begin to record it, since we're expecting at the end of summer. And the next year, we expected to release it as well. Okay. Yeah.
So be patient. It's on the way. It's on its way. Do you believe that Bandcamp and other digital platforms, there is many nowadays, help the new heavy metal bands? Which do you think is the ideal way for a band like you, for example, to promote its work?
Well, the art has to take its place. Essentially, first thing you as we as a band think before we play or record and perform is the art we are doing, why we are doing it, what is the essence, where do we wanna go when we first perform it or show it to the audience, and then we simply expect to get better. And I think essentially this is the point. I want to focus. And we as a band as well, yes, we got expectations, we got like this kind of, the business that is going on. But first we work all together in producing new songs. Always have been this way. And I think always will be. This is how we used to manage our music and stuff.
I think that digital platforms with like Spotify is very very good because the promotion of the band all very good, and Bandcamp it's cool to especially for sell your or merchandising. Is the best way. Is the better way, but I think that the problem of that every band can upload their music in digital platforms without problems. The result of this is the oversaturated. Yes, I have many bands, a lot.
A lot nowadays. It's cool in a way but in another way. Yeah, I understand. About the REDSHARK, the name of the band, is it just a name, or is there an history behind this name? How do you find it?
Yeah.
REDSHARK, a lot of people think that the name of REDSHARK is from the Crimson Glory song REDSHARK, and we love Crimson Glory, of course. It's one of best influence of REDSHARK, of course. But the origin of the name is that I was searching the name of animal that define or speed and fast music, and the rest is their blood, and the red is very cool color from the merchandising and logo and the corporative image from the band.
So you've been musicians for more than a decade now with REDSHARK, maybe before. What was the first piece of music that moved you, that you heard, and that, what that?
Wow. It's difficult to answer.
When you were young. But do you remember the moment where you say?
Yeah. I think when I was this tall.
Yeah.
Dire Straits.
Yeah.
Think about David Bowie.
Yeah.
Think about rock and roll stuff that I didn't know the name because I wasn't able to talk. But you mean this kind of music? Yeah. That this is what moved me in a way.
Okay.
When I begin to move my body and express myself.
Yeah.
And I think, for me, essentially, this is it for me.
Okay.
Then came rock and roll, harder stuff, heavy metal, faster.
Cool. Yes, I start with rock and roll music. And my first band that I listened was Queen, Ramones, The Who, the Rolling Stones, AC/DC. But thanks to one book for a method to play the guitar called Psicópatas del Mástil from Salvador Domínguez. Salvador Domínguez, he was the guitarist from Banzai. Banzai is a mythical band from Spain. And in the book, he recommended a lot of albums. And two albums was Unleashing Days by Judas Priest and Tribute by Ozzy Osbourne. I bought these two CDs and I discovered the heavy metal music with this book. And today I like a lot of music, a lot of kind of music. I love heavy metal, death metal, electronic music. David Carreta from France, Daft Punk. I love Daft Punk. Ghost. I like all type of music. My favorite music is heavy metal, but I like a lot of music, disco, electronic, pop. All I don't have problem with.
No. Okay, cool. So things are getting crazy for the past few years over a new wave of traditional heavy metal bands like Enforcer, like Skullface, Cauldron, etc., etc. Did you have an explanation for that revival, or is it just a normal cycle?
I don't have one, but if I were told to do so, I would say it's a cycle of recycling. It's not always the same, because there's not always the same people that are doing it, but it's nutrition, all the scene and all the people around the same circles. In Spain, we got few revivals these last 10, 20 years. And the last revival we lived with much stronger was revival of like you mentioned, Enforcer, like all this kind of bands. And also the new wave of traditional heavy metals, Witch Tower, Raptory, Savage, Iron Curtain as well. Yeah, so these bands.
So, what's currently now in your heavy musical rotation? What are you listening now, today, or in a few days? What do you like? Yeah.
I see my Spotify.
No problem.
The new release of Vulture.
Yes,
Yeah, and the new album of Iron Curtain. I don't know,
Yes, the new album
he's
from Iron
looking
Curtain.
after it.
Okay.
And Toxic Cool. Iron Curtain and Toxic Cool. Yeah, yesterday was the release day from these two great albums.
Okay.
And wow.
So many things.
And I like Kiss, Vixen. I listen a lot of music. Tame Impala.
As you said before.
I'm crazy. crazy.
Okay.
And to others, I like, and to others, it's one of my favorite bands from this era, and to others from USA. And yes, another band, Vulture, Cruel Force, I like. And my mind is so crazy.
There is so many choices, as you say, nowadays. So, you are playing today at the DCR Music Festival. So, what are your plans after? Did you have other shows booked in your country, in Europe, or maybe outside of Europe?
We got one on 23rd of March, the next month, in Granada, Spain, south of Spain. And then I'll pass the word to...
Yes, in April we have two concerts with Hitten, another great band from Spain and Europe. It's one of the best bands from our country for me. We have two concerts with Hitten, 12 April in Barcelona and 13 in Valencia. In Valencia the next day, Friday and Saturday. And the last show with Digital Race will be in Manlleu, a town close to Barcelona, in Catalonia. And this is the last show. Okay. After that, we will produce and compose the next album. Record this album after in the end of summer. Release the album in the next year. I hope that yes. And search more shows in Spain, and I hope in Europe, of course.
Yeah, of course. Okay. No summer festival plans? No. Okay, for this year. No, you are concentrating on the album for this year. Okay.
For now, if in case that a great offer, we don't have a problem.
It depends on the offer. Yeah. Okay. So, okay. Thank you very much. This was
REDSHARK. Pau.
Philip from REDSHARK.
From REDSHARK at the DCR Music Festival. We wish you, of course, a lot of good things for the band, for the future of the band, for the next album, for your friends, for your family. Hope the success you deserve, of course. Thank you very much. Have a good show. And as I say always at the end of interviews we've done for 25 years now, don't forget to love every day. It's important to love every day. Thank you.
Our pleasure. Thank you.
Our pleasure. Thank you very much for your support, and can't wait to destroy the stage.
We can wait too. Thank you. Bye-bye.